Me is buck. Ooh, that almost caused a spillage. Oh yeah, good. That's some good water. My eye is still very, very itchy. Okay. My God, we're getting a. I think every single author today doesn't have an author's page on the website. Pandora Nuker is what a name. What a name. But that person is our next author who wrote Spamdexing anime images. You have my attention. What the hell does even Spamdexing mean? Well, we'll find out together. Up to class Euclid. Fake containment procedures. All known versions of SCP-2223 are to be stored on an external drive stored in Secure Containment Locker 23C at Site 15. Access to copies of SCP-2223 may be granted for research purposes by one Level 3 researcher. Direct display of versions -5 and later is not permitted, even through previous or thumbnails. SCP-2223 versions are to be handled only through indirect computational analysis. Protocol 56 Akamon is the... You're not clever with having Akamon as one of the protocols in this one. When it comes to involved with anime, out of all things, it's the only currently known method for suppressing new versions of SCP-2223. SCP-2223, a simplified overview of the theoretical framework behind Protocol 56 Akamon is provided below. Specialized personnel assigned to SCP-2223 with extensive background in mathematics and computer science should refer to Document 56 Akamon for further technical details on implementation and sensitive information on proprietary research algorithms. And here it says save screenshot of SCP-2223's anomalous effect. -1 ranked 5th on an image search for grapes. Click to enlarge. I mean, isn't that normal? Isn't that how Google works nowadays anyway? You can give in some sort of random word and there's always going to be like some anime image that pops up. No matter what you do. Protocol 56 Akamon. Excerpt from Document 56 Akamon, Section 2, Detection of SCP-2223. Oh God, there is math. Oh God! When you said math, I didn't know you went this type of math. Protocol 56 Akamon requires a modification to the PageRank algorithm used by internet search engines. Under the assumption of a random server model with damping factor D and N pages or images, one can consider a PageRank metric PR a critical factor in ranking search results. So that math right there. Summed over pages with inbound links to PI, where P represents a page and L, PJ, outputs the number of outbound links from PJ. One can represent the system of linear equation as the following linear transformation. I'm sorry, but you're just gonna lose me there. I'm just gonna look at this and be like, okay, sure. Where that is 0 if PJ does not link to PY and otherwise some non-zero value normalized such that columns of the matrix M are stochastic. J is a matrix filled with ones and is guaranteed to return 1 due to the the stochastic nature of vector P. The unique solution vector P represents the eigenvector associated with the eigenvalue 1 for matrix A and yields the page rank values used in search results ranking. The eigenvalue 1 is the largest such as eigenvalue and thus efficient methods for retrieving dominant eigenvectors like power iteration may be used. See section 3 computational methods for further details. Although ordinary methods of directly distinguishing new SCP-2223 instances fail due to its anomalous properties, Foundation computer science researchers found that SCP-2223 instances have the property of being an element of an irreducible closed subset of the graph modeling connections between internet pages / images. This allowed for the development of Protocol 56 Akamon and an avenue for containing new versions of SCP-2223. The matrix A is guaranteed a spectral gap greater than or equal to 1 -d for damping factor D, and the spectral gap is equal to 1 -d if the A models a graph with 2 or more irreducible closed subset. All the math notes are like either cringing really hard of what I'm saying or like going off by what I'm reading. Protocol 56 Akamon requires the calculation of the second most dominant eigenvector, an operation that can be efficiently achieved using algorithms like the block power method of Tarshan algorithm. See section 2 computational methods for further details. For each entry corresponding to PJ in the second eigenvector, that is an element of an irreducible closed subset if that is non-zero. In accordance with Protocol 56 Akamon, images with this property are removed, and thus SCP-2223 instances are filtered from image search results. Akamon, D. and Vogel, S. 2011, possible methods for machine identification of SCP-2223 instances, terminal, an SCP Foundation Journal, 1572 12-56, retrieved from SCP Foundation Research Database, access number 32542432. Protocol Akamon modifies the page rank algorithm used in search engines affected by SCP-2223 to rank relevance of search results. A page rank formulates a system of linear equations modeling a network of connected pages and images, which then can be expressed in general form AX equals B for matrix A and vector X and B. Protocol 56 Akamon finds the eigenvector for the second largest eigenvalue of the matrix A page rank and retrieves page importance data from the dominant eigenvector associated with the largest eigenvalue. An eigenvector is a vector that returns a multiple of itself after being multiplied by a linear transformation matrix, while an eigenvalue is the multiplying vector. Fuck, man. Using data from the second most dominant eigenvector, Protocol 56 Akamon determines whether an image satisfies the property of being an irreducible closed subset indicative of a possible SCP-2223 version. If the image satisfies this property, it is excluded from search results, and thus new versions of SCP-2223 are suppressed. In the event of a failure of Protocol 56-Akamon, the Foundation will request a takedown of the new SCP-2223 instance from its host website through a front company for a visual copyright violation. Foundation network security experts will forcibly remove the instance if the host website does not do so within 1 hour. A catalog of previous SCP-2223 instances, metadata, and file names is to be maintained for all efforts pertaining to the elimination of copies of known SCP-2223 instances. Foundation web crawlers are to regularly scan the internet for images matching the file name or metadata or cataloged SCP-2223 instances. Social media sites are to be given special priority due to their past prominence as SCP-2223 dissemination vectors. Foundation agents are to be dispatched to administer Class C amnestics to individuals possibly exposed to the cognitive-hazardous effect of SCP-2223. The SCP Foundation has enlisted the cooperation of major antivirus and computer security firms in the elimination of offline known SCP-2223 instances. All major antivirus software will identify any file matching known SCP-2223 metadata or file names as malware and will permanently remove it. Description: SCP-2223 is a collection of digital PNG images that depict a female human of an indeterminate young age in the style of Japanese animation. Each distinct image version is designated -1 through -6. SCP-2223 most commonly depicts its subject with a red and white school uniform, although certain instances have shown alternative or absent attire. Someone turned the AC off and my room is 85 degrees. My AC is on, so I am good. But that sucks. Like, nobody's like, yeah, no more. And you're like... Although the exact portrayal of the subject of SCP-2223 varies across 2223. My God, SCP-2223 varies across instances. I always feel like I say one too many twos or one too little twos. Physical characteristics such as eye color, hair color, and body proportions remain constant in all versions of SCP-2223. This has led the team assigned to SCP-2223 to conclude that all SCP-2223 versions were intended to depict a single entity designated -A. It remains unknown whether -A is intended to resemble a real-life person or a character in existing fictional work. It's 98, so what's 98 Fahrenheit in Celsius? Yeah, okay. Shit. The primary anomalous effect of all SCP-2223 versions is the ability to manipulate search algorithms to rank them near the top of the results for certain keyword or phrases, inputs to which they would ordinarily be irrelevant, within top 10 results without Protocol 56 argument interference. Example keywords manipulated by SCP-2223 include grapes, crepes, Aquarius, periodic table, MapQuest, and US Senate. Can you imagine you giving US Senate and an anime girl shows up, you're like, yeah, no, I don't think this is right. See document 2223 keywords for full list. SCP-2223 methods of arbitrarily manipulating page rank and visual rank calculations is currently unknown, presumed to be anomalous. Attempts to read SCP-2223 versions through image processing algorithms and alternative methods fail. Pixel by pixel reprocessing, application of mimetic filters, printing, and attempt modification of an SCP-2223 instance's image, including drawing, erasure, and other operations, yield only gray visual static. Additionally, despite obvious differences to the human eye, computers report high similarity between SCP-2223 and images visually unrelated to SCP-2223 but relevant to SCP-2223 affected keywords. Comparison of SCP... God damn it. The amount they repeat SCP-2223 in this instances to images relevant to applicable keywords using local feature vectors extracted from the scale invariant features that transform. The algorithm used in visual rank-based images searches outputs a high greater than 9% for respondents, while similar results are obtained from other image comparison algorithms. -1 through 4 display no other anomalous properties. Out of -5 though, now we're talking. SCP-2223 SCP-2223 versions exhibit an additional cognitive hazardous effect. Any human who views an instance of SCP-2223 will feel a strong compulsion to share the image through any means possible. Downloading the image and sharing it via social media and websites is the most common vector for dissemination. Individuals under the effect of SCP-2223 have also 222. Yeah, oh my God, it just feels like I say 1 2 to less, but it's never the case. I'm driving myself nuts. SCP-2223 have also commonly used email and direct presentation via phones and other screens. Infected individuals precluded from sharing digital copies of SCP-2223 will resort to drawing a non-anomalous reproduction within the individual's natural artistic ability. Individuals entirely precluded from sharing SCP-2223 exhibit mild annoyance and discontent, although no serious psychological or physiological harm has been observed. The cognitive hazardous effects can be neutralized via Class C amnestic. Out of version -6, SCP-2223 or its possible creator has demonstrated knowledge of classified Foundation information and the potential to disseminate it to the public. Discovery log. SCP-2223 was brought to the Foundation attention when Google Inc. received an unusually large number of complaints regarding irrelevant image search results. Google's attempt to modify its search algorithm failed to displace -1 from its ranking in applicable keywords. Foundation hacking teams resolved that it's by forcefully taking down -1 from its hosting site. And then months later, Foundation hacking teams contained an outbreak of -2, MTF Mu4 debuggers was called in to evaluate the situation and formulate a long-term containment strategy. Dr. Ackerman of MTF MU4 developed a possible algorithm for computer identification and removal of SCP-2223 from search results, despite its anomalous properties, which was formally codified into Protocol 56 Ackerman. A test version of Protocol 56 Ackerman that penalizes images is irreducible closed sets was applied to controlling an outbreak of -3. The limit test was a success, reducing -3 search result ranking. -3 was replaced with -4, which depicted -A crying rather than the usual smiling. Following the test success, the full Protocol 56 Ackerman was implemented into the search algorithm of all major search engines by undercover Foundation operators masquerading as independent contractors, and succeeded in eliminating SCP-2223 from image search results entirely. Addendum 2. Software engineers at Google modified the block powers iteration used to obtain the second eigenvector. Although this resulted in faster performance, it relaxed the accuracy of the eigenvector output without any accompanying change in the code implementing Protocol 56 Ackerman. Thus, Protocol 56 Ackerman failed due to an error in floating point comparison. Although an embedded Foundation employee noticed an error quickly and rectified it, 30 minutes had elapsed since the initial failure of Protocol 56 Ackerman. SCP-2223 had breached containment within seconds of Protocol 56 Ackerman failure, and released 2 new versions, -5 and 6, simultaneously. The novel cognitive hazardous ability of -5 and -6 resulted in greater public dissemination than predicted. -5 depicted an angry -A pointing her right index finger towards the viewer, while -6 was an image depicting -A inside 15, instigating a containment breach of SCP. Furthermore, the metadata of -6 indicated that the GPS coordinates of Site 15, while the new cognitive hazardous ability and the increasingly hostile nature of SCP-2223's illustrations were concerning. The public dissemination of the likeness of SCP and Site 15's location constituted a severe information breach. A Foundation network security team immediately removed the original image and focused Foundation web crawlers towards recent uploads in social media and websites to expunge copies of -6 that have been re-uploaded and shared by reinfected individuals. New photo uploads were disabled for several hours on almost all major image hosting and social media sites. Security was increased at Site 15 to protect against any external GeoWire attacks, while SCP containment teams were placed on heightened alert. No actual containment breach of SCP occurred, however. Due to the fortuitously swift reinstitution of Protocol 56 Ackerman, the containment breach was extensive but ultimately manageable with Foundation resources. Foundation personnel across the world were deployed to deliver and administer Class C amnestics to the people affected by the containment breach. Pre-existing measures aimed at eliminating existing SCP-2223 instances were intensified in the aftermath of this incident. Addendum 3, Project Manager Dr. V received the following email in his inbox on 2000 to the Foundation. We have recently become aware of your interference in our latest project. We meant no harm in this recent test. We simply needed the practice, and making our favorite anime girl known to the world happened to be an interesting application. By the way, you should really watch the anime Toaru Sugakukeki no Oketsu. Then you get why we love Shitsuki-chan so much. By the way, yeah, and we know what. And this translates as a certain mathematical conjecture. Clever, but I'm pretty sure that's not a real anime, right? That would be wild if it was, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, it's not. I love how that's the one that shows up fucking Then, yeah, after all, they don't actually
After all, I don't exactly teach the integration of anomalous phenomena in computer sciences courses or guides. All further investigation into your foundation, however, have revealed that you are the ones who mean harm. You have conditioned fellow men and women innocent of crimes and exploit the most vulnerable in our society, those with no other options left to them. The time for fooling around with anime girls and funny cat pictures has come to an end. We are united under a mission. We have a purpose now. We have accepted no apologies or surrenders, only objectives. Celeramis.
Come at me, Scrub Lord. Foundation web crawlers were unable to find relevant matches on the web for Celeramis. No relevant online matches were found for either the English or Japanese titles of the anime reference. Foundation. Speaking of anime, there's Butterfly from Digimon. Foundation network security teams traced the IP address of the sender to an unsold and unoccupied apartment in Denver, Colorado. Dr. V has received a new email address while his old address is monitored for new communication from Celeramis. While it is possible that the email may provide further insight into the nature of SCP-2223 and its origin, it may also be possible to be a hoax. In either case, the sender of the email possesses classified knowledge of the Foundation, and efforts to identify and apprehend the person/organization are ongoing. It is possible, although unconfirmed, that Shizuki was intended to reference -A. I mean, it is possible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I don't think you have to think too deeply about that. I'm pretty sure that's just the case. There we go. I am too dumb to understand the mathematical ramble in this, but I do think it's I do think at first I thought this could just be a Google image glitch type effect type deal, but then Shizuki was drawn inside one of the Foundation site. That can develop into a massive problem. Foundation death by anime. What a world. Not death, exposed. There we go. Alright. Oh, somebody responded, to, wait, alien alien turned you I cannot what Edseed wait, what? This word right here, hold on, I need to spell it actually out. Side. And then you what? I'm not sure if he wrote that correctly. But it's fine. Okay, sorry about that. Got distracted by somebody responding to one of my tweets, but I'm not sure if they wrote that fully correctly. I think they might have made a little bit of a oopsie, a little grammatical oopsie when talking backwards. So yeah, but can you imagine if the Foundation lost because an anime girl exposed them on Google Images? That would be hilarious.